round kicks. Okay, so we're going to do some round kicks, mostly off the back leg, maybe all off the back leg actually. We'll do some warm-ups on the legs first, so just do some squats with me. So just straight feet, shoulder width apart, straight down to squat, and then straight back up. Keep your hands up just for good practice. We'll do 10 each. Knee, sun, sheep, go, rock, sit, hutch, coop, juke. Nice, and then we'll do a couple of knee pumps. So just the knee coming straight up, just like we did in the psychic video. So right leg or left leg, a leg, itch, knee, sun, sheep, go, rock, sit, hutch, coop, juke. And then switch legs, itch, knee, sun, sheep, go, rock, sit, hutch, coop, juke. Nice, so you should have nice warm legs ready to kick. So first, do the basics of a round kick. Now the energy from your round kick doesn't necessarily come from your leg. It's the leg that's coming up to then go around, but really it's your upper body that's going to cause the momentum and the energy for it. So we want to sort of shoot this shoulder and the whole upper body just twisting to give it the power. That's what allows the leg to come up to start with. So just to start, just do a couple of upper body rotations. Don't worry much about the leg at the moment. Just let the leg follow it to the front. So really pushing and just let the leg follow through. Don't worry about the form. So itch, knee. See, I've got this arm really driving forwards. That's my favourite word, driving. Sun, sheep, go, rock. Nice, and then switch legs, other leg. Again, just pushing, starting that momentum with the upper body and the shoulder. Don't worry too much about the leg and where it's going. Itch, knee, sun, sheep, go, rock. Nice, so that's getting your upper body working, and that's what really gets the momentum into the kick. So now we'll work a little bit on the placement of your foot and your knee. So try and use a chair if you can get one, or a person. They can just sit like this. Just get ready to not be kicked. Now we can put the chair in front of us to start with, just for ease. And all it is that you don't want to hit it. You need to make sure that this knee is coming right up to the side here before you come out and then back, and it clears the whole of that chair. So try and get one decent height, sort of hip height, just so that you know you're getting this knee up nice and high on this side before you kick, and then coming back down. So you can have it in front of you here. We'll do a couple like that. So just in front, make sure it comes up to the side first. In a second, we'll bring it back, and then it'll be harder. So right leg first, make sure you clear it, and this time we're going to do a proper kick. So it's going to come up, kick, and back. Still thrusting forwards with that shoulder so that you get the momentum and the power. So stand just in front of your chair here, like this. Right leg first, or left, your choice. Throw with the arm first. Itch, knee, sun, sheep, go, rock. Nice, and switch. Might need to move the chair a bit. Other leg, again, push with that upper body, and even as you feel the momentum draw your leg up, that's when you want to kind of pull back. So you've got going forwards to bring that leg up, and then pulling back to get that opposite extension, like a scissoring sort of motion with your upper and lower body. So, leg up with the arm all together. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rook. Nice. Now, to bring it a bit closer, and we'll stand kind of hips onto it. This is where we're going to start hitting the chair a bit. I want you to work on really bringing this knee up high to start with. Some of you may, if you let it lax a bit, when it was out here, some people might have started here and had to rise up as you're kicking. But we want to make sure that the knee comes right up first. So, with the chair here, nice and cornered to it, so the chair's sort of in my guard, in my stance. Knee has to come right up, clears the chair there, then we'll go around and back. And it also means that you can't drop here because you'll hit the chair. So you have to come out, back, and then down. Again, try and get that upper body rotation. So a couple with me, right leg or left. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rook. Nice. Now move it over a bit, or just step to the other side. Left leg back, same thing. Make sure it clears before you kick, or you'll know about it. Ich, like that. Ni. My left leg is not as good as my right leg. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, sich. Nice. Hopefully your chair stood up. So, chairs away. That's the first point we're going to go over. So that works on making sure that knee comes up and also using your upper body to drive that leg through. So, moving on, we're going to work on using that upper body to let the kick come through. So like we have a combination, which we'll do in a second, where we do a jab, a reverse, and that is your upper body rotation to get your kick out. So it's not going to be as much now, because before we were probably really twisting to get it, and it's quite a round motion. We're going to translate it into a punch. So we're here with a jab, and then as that reverse comes, it will drive my leg in to the combination. So we can do the whole combination. So we'll do a jab, do a reverse, and I want you to shorten the gap as best as possible between your reverse and your round kick. So as soon as that reverse goes, start preparing, and then as the reverse hits, your round kick has already hit. So if we have right leg back, or either, we'll do the jab, and then the reverse and the kick almost at the same time, so that you know that the person who's receiving that is going to be blocking the punch and they might get hit by the kick. So, with me, do jab, reverse round kick, good, and then reset, knee, san, chi, go, rook. Nice. We'll switch legs. We've got a combinations video coming out probably later today, and in there I'll be running through those combinations so you can do a bit more of those. But for now, I want you to specifically focus on the kick being masked by your reverse. So the jab comes out, the reverse comes out, and the kick follows as quickly as possible. So left leg back or other leg, ich, ni, Go. Rook. Nice, so that's everything there. We've got things to piece together for you all. We've got the twisting. Make sure you get that charge up. And then if you want to test it out, get your charge up here. And then as you execute the kick, you pull back on that upper body. Because you don't need to worry too much about your guard here. Once I've punched and I'm kicking, that's quite far away. So I don't care much about having my hand up here because I'm so far away from my opponent. Always think about your head though. So we've got the upper body rotation and also really pumping that quickly so that when you're in sparring and you're moving around, you can throw your reverses out, even fake the reverse maybe, and the kick comes out of nowhere. So, last thing, just for a bit of fun, we're going to do a bit of a trick kick. It's called a question mark kick. So we're going to come up to the front first, as if we're going to front kick, and so immediately people are thinking, go down, do these sweeping blocks and get that kick out of the way. At the last minute, before I execute that front kick, I'm going to twist my hips, and that immediately throws it off to a different position. So leg comes up, and instead of coming straight out, twist the hips, and then I can kick with my round kick instead. So up, do a front kick, just to get that movement, and then as you come back here, we're going to twist the hips, and then round kick. So with me, so itch up, front kick, and then twist, and then round kick. Okay, neat, front kick, twist, round kick. Sun, front kick, twist, round kick. Sheep, front kick, twist, round kick. And you can see my foot on the floor is twisting to allow that change in my hips. It's the hip change that I need to turn it into a round kick. My round kick is not going to work if my hips stay on the floor. It looks silly and it's not going to work. So we do our front kick, we twist the hips. See this big twist I've got from the front kick to the round kick, and then I'm ready, my hips are out and open for that kick. Two more on this leg. Front kick, twist, round kick, front kick, twist, round kick. Nice. Now left leg back, front kick, balance, twist, round kick, front kick, twist, round kick, front kick, twist, round kick. Two more, front kick, round kick, front kick, round kick. And now we'll do a couple on each side again, just to finish off. Right leg back, or the original leg, and now you can do a bit faster. You can see that we've got a gap here, where we've got the front kick, then we twist, then we round kick. People will see that. So, instead of doing our front kick, perhaps we're in a sparring situation, we've already conditioned with that front kick, so they're already thinking the second I come up here, they're thinking, okay, front kick. So the second I come up, I'll twist it immediately. So up, twist and kick at the same time. So with me, do 5, itch. Good, so make sure it's coming straight up to the front, and then you twist at the very end. Knee. Sun. Sheep. Go. And switch legs. Last 5. Itch. Knee. Sun. Sheep. Go. Good stuff. That's a bit of work on ground kicks for you. Later today, tomorrow, we'll be doing a combinations video for all of the green belt combinations, I think. But the kicking one, so we've got the jab, reverse round kick that we just did. We've also got a jab and a front leg round kick. So we'll work on that in the next video. Well done though, hope you're as sweaty as I am. Look after your chairs.